Hello my lovelies and welcome back to a Kooky corner of YouTube, and today I'm starting a new project. I don't know exactly how it's going to unfold. In fact, it's not going to unfold, it's going to unroll because what I am intending to do, or what I'm going to begin to do, is one of the biggest slow stitching projects that I have undertaken so far, and it's going to be a long haul. I don't think it's going to be like too long, and it actually could be as long as I want to make it, but I want it to be something that I can add into. And so I am going to do the great big MAHOOSIVE rolling scrolling pin. The great big MAHOOSIVE rolling scrolling pin. I don't know if that's its official name, but yeah, it's as good a name as any. The rolling scrolling pin. It is going to be a scroll on a rolling pin, and I have pre-cut some calico to a certain length. It was as much calico as I had left, and so I kind of joined it at one point, but I'm thinking, because I'm going to be sewing over parts of it, then that won't matter too much. So I've just kind of joined it roughly with a running stitch to make it as long as I possibly could. I could add into this, so my scroll can be quite long. So I got myself this rolling pin off Amazon. It would have been nice to have like a vintage rolling pin. I do not have such an item, and I don't have the time to go and look for one, and I'm so eager to start. And obviously, if I am going to be taking this away with me on holiday, then I need to be able to take it off here, obviously, for the moment, and just I've still not fully figured out how I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking I could take this off and then just roll it up and take it with me without the rolling pin inside it, because I won't need that bit for a while. It's going to be a while. And so I thought it would be a nice idea to talk to you guys and ask you if you had any ideas for things that I could put on my great big MAHOOSIVE rolling scrolling pin. It's going to stick, isn't it? The great big MAHOOSIVE rolling scrolling pin. Can you maybe suggest to me a theme that I could use for this project? Please send me anything in the descriptions box. If you are on the Discord channel, send me a message if you can think of any themes that I could use. I'm thinking of I could go colours, so I could go like through the colour spectrum and do a section for each one, but kind of joining them in somehow. So colours is one, and colours was the only thing I've thought of so far. I did think I could do one for like a Halloween theme one, but then I don't want to do that for now. I want to do something that I can do throughout the rest of the summer. So I'm thinking I like the colours way, but I don't know how to start specifically. I've got a load of fabrics. I've got a load of batik fabrics that I bought from Fabricland. Let me go through these with you. I don't know if I've shown you any of these. I may not have, but they're rather funky. And then the batiks ones. Fabricland is a great place to get these. They are like half the price of anywhere else you could get them. So I love their batik fabrics. So I've got this one. I have this one, which is super vibrant, with like a limey green dotty effect on it. Got this kind of like flowery effect one. This one reminds me of shells for some reason. I don't quite know why, but it does. This one, this one, and this one. So I've got lots of batik fabric. I've also got a nice yellow one that I have in my stash already. And I think I've got a pink one as well. So I'd like to utilise some of this into my great big MAHOOSIVE rolling scrolling pin project. So, and I'm also thinking of incorporating some jelly printed fabrics as well. So that's going to be part of my journey. It's going to be bright. There's no doubt about it. One way or the other, it's going to have lots of colour in it. I did think about doing like a neutrals one, like in black and kind of like a cream or something like that. But I think I'd like to save that for another time. I do still want to do that. I don't know what format I'm going to do it in. But I thought I would ask you lovely people out there, because you're full of ideas, if you can think of a theme. So I really would like it. I think it tends to flow better if there is some kind of a theme to it. And I did think also of using typefaces and writing in some way or another. I was reminded the other day of Asemic writing, and it was the lovely Janet Nash who reminded me of that. I sent her a message saying, thank you so much for reminding me of this, because it's something that I did in college. I was at art college. We did about Asemic writing. So it could be that. It could also incorporate poetry. It could have, I don't know, the world's my lobster at the minute. I'm trying to think of things, and what I need to do is to get an idea down on paper and get a plan. And then I can get started, because I've already got my first section. If this could get bigger, which it may do, I've got plenty to be going at to start off with. So this is just mainly asking for some ideas from you guys before I pitch in and start to do something. So yes, if you are on the Discord and you can think of something, send me a message. If you are just watching on here, there's a description box, comment section, if you want to send me a message that way. I'm on Facebook as well, if you want to send me a message that way. I just want some ideas. So to that end, I am putting out a little call to people just to give me some themey ideas, and then I'll have a delve through and see what I've come up with. If you are at all interested in joining me along my journey, and I'm quite happy for people to join me, because it would be nice to run ideas past people who are also doing the same thing. Then all we need is a rolling pin to start off with, and we don't actually need that to start off with. I'll tell you the width of this, but then it would depend on which rolling pin you have. The one I got was from Amazon, and it was $5.99, I want to say, something like that. So this is like in centimetres. Let's do that first. It's kind of a 27 centimetres. The actual rolling pin body of this is probably going to be about 30 centimetres. But you could adapt it. This is the point. It can be adapted to any size of a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, a piece of dowel would do. If you've got some thick dowel, or a broom handle, which you could cut to size to use, that would also work. I am going to think of some ways of decorating up the ends of this rolling pin as well. So always looking for ideas, people. So if you can think of some ways I could do that, but I got this on a whim. I kind of thought, oh, I like the idea of a scroll, and then I was actually doing some baking and thought, oh, I didn't use my actual baking rolling pin. I thought, no, that's taking it too far. And anyway, it didn't have any of the nice endy bits on it. It's just like a basic marble rolling pin, which would be way too heavy, and I could damage my toes that way, potentially. Anyway, that's it for today. It's quite a quick one, but I'm looking for ideas so I can make a start. And if any of you guys want to join me on this journey, the great big MAHOOSIVE rolling scrolling pin journey, then I'm going to call it that. Then please do grab yourself some supplies. Basically, it's going to be a slow stitch one. It could incorporate a little bit of mixed media as well, so maybe some printed fabrics, some text somehow. If we can transfer some text onto something, that would be awesome. But I'm looking for more ideas, so let me know and I will have a little look through your thoughts and feelings on this idea and see if I can put something together. And then if you wanted to join in, you'd be very welcome. Anyway, that's enough from me for now. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon with something else. Bye for now.